meaning it does not reflect what they really believe. So when you do vote, we had to cancel 2 votes. We had to nullify 2 votes from the last battle. If we suspect that you are voting based on position more than on performance, we will nullify your vote if we can. We may not be able to nullify how you vote on social media, so we'll just beg you. Edakun, Ejo. How do you say please in Hausa? The Allah would work. Yakuri, don't vex, please. Biko, when you vote, remember, it is not about the position these gentlemen are taking. It's about how impressive they are on the night. Bear that in mind when you vote. We're streaming live on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. You get to vote right there too, just below the topic of debate. You'll find their names when the time comes, and you'll click on one of the names to vote for that person. Also, we're live streaming on YouTube. You can go straight to our YouTube channel, Nigeria Info FM, right? And if you're on Twitter, you can see that link embedded on our Twitter handle. Just click on the link and go to the YouTube live stream. You'd also see the what you call it now, the poll that helps you vote for either of these 2 men. That poll will be pinned on our handle for the duration of this battle, and you can vote for either of them. We're streaming as well on the Nigeria Info mobile app. You can take us wherever you go, and you never have to miss a single thing. Let's get to battle. Success. Segun. For 1 minute, you'll have your opening sequence. The impact of commercialization on modern day football, negative or positive? Success, your position is positive. I'm setting your clock for 1 minute to tell us why you are so sure, and it starts right now.
Football has always been commercial. The 21st century has really transformed things. Before, clubs were generating money via gate tickets and sponsorship. Today, clubs are making money via television rights, merchandising, stadium naming rights, in addition to sponsorship and gate receipts. I quote the words of Steve Horowitz: the more money you have coming as revenue helps you get quality players, and the quality players you have helps you win, and the more you win, the more money comes to you. Fans cannot say they care about their clubs without caring about the survival and sustenance, and money is very key to this. We have examples of Portsmouth, Wigan Athletic that went down the drain because of money. Coming home to Nigeria, we remember Abiola Bibbs, Leventis United, or even Ocean Boys who also went down the drain because of money. You know, clubs have become big brands and are bagging the deals and are making money. City generated 644 million euros since 2022. Compared to 2005, it was 89 million. Let's go away from money. Commercialization also built football, technology, innovation, and has made for wider reach in football. I'll continue on this in the next round.
Thank you very much. Opening comments for success. We'll move over to Segun for his opening comment. Segun, are you ready to go?
Let's go.
I'm setting your clock for 1 minute, and the timer will start to tick right now. Let's go.
Success. Gone are the days when football and players enjoyed this game of football passionately. But now, what are we seeing? Glory on Thursdays. We are seeing now. Look at even the fans. They can't even afford to do or to buy even their favorite player, Chelsea. Look at even the fans. They can't even do what? They can't even stream online. Look at me on the Champions League day final. I have to do what? I have to log into the Go First app and do what? I have to get the ticket free to watch the Champions League final. Because I don't have certain money to do what? To stream it online. Look at even the commercialization. It can't even do what? It has even low-key as in affecting some of these players. The likes of Oscar, from Chelsea to China League. What happened? He has a lot of potentials going to that league. At the end of the day, dead on arrival. Look at Yannick Carrasco, from Monaco to Atletico Madrid, beautiful footballer. From Atletico Madrid to China League also, he couldn't do anything. Look at Anthony Martial, from Monaco to Man United. Where is Anthony Martial today? He's struggling to even do what? Look at even the Nigerian footballer, Segun Adedeji. he went to a certain league in Morocco. What happened? He has to come back to the Nigerian league because of what? Because of the passion and the what? He can't even do what? He can't even make the name for himself.
All right. Opening arguments duly recorded. I'll give you two gentlemen 5 minutes to go up at it head to head. Are you ready to go for 5 minutes? Are you ready?
Yeah, we are ready.
Success. Are you ready? Yes, sir. Okay. So, both mics on for 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear out your argument. I'll remind you, though, potentially this could become a shout fest. Where possible, and I don't need to remind you. You would know when neither of you is being heard. Somebody has to be a bit more gentlemanly and let the other person land, and let's hope the other person will also reciprocate. So for 5 minutes, gentlemen, let's go.
All right, wait. You
unpack
two things. You mentioned fans.
Fine. This club have money. Do you know that even some of these clubs are still in debt? The likes of Barcelona, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Arsenal,
business
Liverpool, they are still owing. So you can't tell me that.
Club business or debt. It doesn't mean anything.
They owe debt. So why are they owing?
Let's start.
The likes of Barcelona after if you want to do your wedding, you have to go to Barcelona Stadium and do your wedding because
that's my wedding is Barcelona.
They are free you. They are free you.
Now for fans, you made mention of fans not be able to stream. That's not true. We're seeing today football is accessible to all.
Okay, why?
You cannot wait. You cannot stream.
I couldn't stream the Champions League final.
Why did you not go to viewing center?
I went to go first.
That's your business.
Why?
That's not your
Because
business. You don't represent all the fans in Nigeria.
Even the cable
People could not stream. Went to viewing center to watch the game.
I don't
have many viewing centers in Nigeria. Fans went there to pay with 100 naira, with 150. People go there to watch football games.
But this same fans
could not
this
stream.
Same fans can't
Doesn't mean
afford.
anything.
This same fans can't afford.
Gentlemen, I am going to cut your time short.
Please, sir.
Allow yourselves be heard.
I beg, Segun.
If I have to do this again, I will cut you off.
All
right, sir.
Okay, go.
So you mentioned I have squashed that. The fact that you could not stream doesn't mean millions of people over the world could not stream. Today, we have streaming sites where people are streaming. In fact, clubs are getting so much money from streaming. People can go to viewing center, people can go to bars, people can go everywhere. Football has become accessible. Now, I'm going to start my point with women's football. We consider women's football.
Can you also give me a chance to talk? Where can you stream the Nigeria Professional League?
That's the one saying that problem does not have commercialization.
Okay,
that is not the MPFL.
Okay,
that's not the point.
Okay,
let's go to women.
Let's stream the Champions League final.
I watched it in my house. I could watch. I could also have gone to the viewing center.
Commercialization I've even gone to the players are not even bringing out their potential.
Who said so?
Look at Segun Adedeji. Look at Segun Adedeji.
We know the MPFL is not a top standard league.
Let me talk.
We're looking at the biggest league in the world.
Allow you to talk. Look at Segun Adedeji. He went to a club in Morocco. They paid a certain amount of money.
What is the money that affected his performance? If you are good, you are good.
Don't tell me because
he went to Man City.
He was
good. He was go to Leicester City. He went to Leicester City.
Look at Fire from shooting stars.
Players from MPFL.
He has to come back again.
Why? Bad players. We have players who have gone there. Joseph Nico left MPFL.
Look at even the agents. The agents are not even helping because at the end of the day, they have to market their players. Because you have to think about the mentality of the player.
MPFL is not even a standard for commercialization.
You can't tell me that. It's a yardstick.
It's not a yardstick. Because there is nothing about commercialization in Nigeria. Let's go to women's football. What
happened to women's football?
Commercialization has done. The fellowship has increased. Now from 8.83 million hours
you are telling me
let me give my point.
You are telling me this club have money and they are still owing debt. Barcelona still owing debt.
I told you that owing debt doesn't mean big clubs owe debt. They will pay the debt.
So what is the reason of commercialization?
From COVID.
What is the reason of commercialization?
2020.
Is Man City owing debt? Is Man City owing debt? Is PSG owing debt?
Big clubs owe debt.
So what happened to this same club also? This same team Madrid has to go have to support the Super League so that they can even pay their players. They can even pay their debt. Why?
Big clubs owe debt. Dangote is owing debt.
Okay, why is PSG owing debt? What is PSG doing different and Madrid is not doing different?
That's how they run. Debt is nothing. Now let's go.
You have to fire your management. It's not doing well.
I was talking about women football. We've
What
seen
happened to women football?
today, women football is a subject of conversation. We're talking about the development of the
even-
game.
even-
Is women
Don't
football
tell
part
me
of
to it.
football?
Even gambling.
Is
Even
women
gambling.
football part of football? Answer the question.
Yes,
So
now
let's
it's
talk
part
about
of
women football. Now, let me talk. Now, I've told you how that commercial has boosted women football. We talk about women football has done with that. The viewership has increased. We saw Barcelona Wolfsburg 91,600. Real Madrid
The same people are still complaining
Man
that
U.
they want equal pay.
Barcelona 91,000.
The same people are still complaining that they want equal pay. So what are you telling me?
Equal pay.
If the compensation has increased, okay, fine.
A conversation is a step by step.
It's a step by step. Why are they complaining now?
That's honest.
How many people are streaming? How many people are even streaming the Euros now? The Euros Women League Championship
just recently,
now.
they broke the record of 69,000.
How many people are streaming
in the
it
Champions
now?
League, the Women Champions
You are
League?
talking about
Women Champions League, 3.6 million viewers. They broke the record.
Let me tell you something.
Now let's move.
The fans own the game. The fans own the game. You can't put that aside. Yes.
And the fans are watching this.
But
we complain that people are not watching women's football. Today, people are streaming and watching women's football more than before.
Look at what happened in Syria alone. The fans are not enjoying the football again. 68-0. So how do fans want to enjoy the football again? Because money in this world, even the owner of the club,
which club is that?
The owner of the club,
which club? I've not mentioned club.
They are even betting against their
club.
club.
About the club, you just mentioned a faceless club. Let's go with doing argument.
And so the head-to-head ends between these two individuals, which will take us straight to their closing arguments. That will be our destination. Closing arguments. Success. You are contestant number one. I'll give you 1 minute to close out your argument. I'm setting your clock. You can proceed.
We've seen what commercialization has done in terms of course, I just mentioned women football. How right now people watching football, the records were broken. 91,600 against Barcelona against Wolfsburg, 91,550 Barcelona against Real Madrid. We've seen technological innovation with VR, with goal line technology. We've seen clubs investing in academies, investing in training centers, investing in scouting. People also, we've seen how that there's funding and exposure to football. Commercialization has transformed football. And we are transformed, but we've not even reached the potentials yet. We're just tiny percent until what it has given to us. I knew this. FIFA in 1978, $10 million in revenue. In 2021, $765 million. During COVID, FIFA built out federations with $1.5 billion in grants and loans to help them stay afloat. How did FIFA get $1.5 million? Commercialization. The World Cup prize money has increased from $20 million to $700 million, meaning every team in the World Cup, but the two teams can get something. Commercialization has transformed football. We would harness its potentials and you see you running better. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. When I said I was going to give you time to finish, did I said 1 minute? I said 1 minute. I apologize for that. I meant 2, and I just realized that it was my... Have you landed?
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm not okay.
I can set the clock for another minute for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I know you need some time to gather your thoughts. It was my bad. I pushed you off your trajectory. Are you good to go now? Or you need a few seconds? Okay. In the meantime, please, if you haven't voted, go online. We're streaming live on Facebook, 99.3 Nigeria Info. You see the battle live in person, not just vocally. You'd see Success is in the red cap. You see Segun in a what ash gray shirt. And then you'd see the rest of us, myself, Tony, Sam, and David with them. We're also live streaming on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM, the YouTube channel. You'd find the link embedded on the Nigeria Info Twitter handle. That's at Nigeria Info FM. Success, are you good to go?
Okay.
I can add if there's anything that you feel, I mean, you don't have to go further, but if you feel there is anything that you've left out because you expected 2 minutes and you only had 1, it's up to you.
All right, so just the things.
Okay,
right,
so let me give you the minute. Your clock is ticking now. Let's go.
All right, so about the fans. In economics, what we call demand and supply. What is with the issue of you mentioned fans not be able to afford and everything? Demand people, it's a technological world, and people are on their phones, smartphones, streaming matches. In fact, football has gone on to become the most popular and richest sport in the world, boasting of over $600 billion. Football has become accessible to all. If you could not stream the match on your phone, those viewing centers have gone. You could have gone to a pub, gone to a bar. You went to Go Fest. That's even part of even stream or watching the match. The fact that you could not stream doesn't mean anything. We talk about players. Football has become big business. And I'm trying to I put it to you, Segun. I'm sure one way or the other, you wish your son could play football. Everybody is thinking, this football is Jawo, this football is something profitable. You want your child to play football, and that's it with the players. They have families to feed, they have communities to take off. So what Sadio Mane is doing in Africa, the money is earning is business people and building schools for it. Commercialization has transformed football. I end my case.
Thank you very much. Your case is well noted, meaning Segun has the floor for 2 minutes. However, Segun, now this is uncharacteristic. I made some wrong calculations. We have to go on a quick break. When we come back, you will do your quick 2 minutes, and then we'll take it from there. Is that clear? Don't forget, you can follow us on the live stream, Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. On Twitter, it's at Nigeria Info FM. We're also live streaming on YouTube. You'll find it there. You can also join the battle via the Nigeria Info mobile app. Is that clear? We'll take a give and take, a middle of the road length break, and we'll be right back. And just before we left for that break, we heard Success's closing arguments. There are 2 minutes left for Segun to close his arguments. I'd want to believe our minds are where they were before that break. The judges are set, and we'll see how this goes from here on. Segun, are you ready? Sorry we've kept you waiting this long. 2 minutes now. The clock is set, and you can commence.
If you look at the issue of fine, money is good, but this same club, they are still in debt. Look at the likes of Barcelona. They are still struggling to even do what, to even pay Frenkie de Jong. They are still owing him, despite Frenkie de Jong want to leave. The likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus, Arsenal, Liverpool, they are still owing. Aside from PSG and Man City, what are these two teams doing differently that yes, these other teams are not doing? They are still owing. And then if you look at the conversation also, it accepts players also. They sign you with big money, you can't even make an impact. The likes I mentioned the likes of Oscar, went to the Chinese Super League. He couldn't live up to his expectations. Oscar was a fantastic footballer before leaving Chelsea to China. Look at Yannick Carrasco. He left Atletico Madrid to China also. He's also dreaming of coming back to Europe to do what? To revive his career. Look at the likes of even Fale of Shooting Stars. He went to Austria League with big money. He couldn't live up to expectation. You can't expect this same club to do to sign you with a big money, and you can't live up to expectation. Look at Sikiru Alimi from Lobby Stars to Morocco. He couldn't live up to expectations. They have to come back home. So why are they coming back home? Fine, the money is there, but you yourself, you have to live up to expectation. You have to show the world that yes, I've got the potential in me for me to do what? To be signed with this kind of amount of money. So for me, the compensation, yes, the money is good, fine. Nobody say money is not good, but do you remember the past era, the likes of Ronaldo and JK Okocha? They play football with passion, despite earning less. If Okocha is playing football, you know that yes, it's coming from his, aside from money. Look at Ronaldo, he's playing football with passion. So you can't tell me that yes, compensation has done what? Has done damage to modern day football, because players are not even serious. Look at even Harry Maguire. He was signed for £80 million. At the end of the day, he's been bullied on social media.
And so Segun rests his case. Thank you very much. And which means it will now go to the judges at home, on social media, and in the studios with me. If you haven't voted, I'll just quickly check with Twitter, see whether the votes on Twitter, whether there's still any time left for that vote. 2 minutes left. If you haven't voted, at Nigeria Info FM. At Nigeria Info FM, the impact of commercialization on modern day football, negative or positive? We asked you, who has impressed you more, Success or Segun? Don't forget about whether it has been positive or negative. Forget about what positions Success and Segun took. The question is, who impressed you more on the night, even if you don't agree with the person's position? Is that clear? We'll come back to social media in a bit. First, let us go to our call votes. 0700 993 993 993. Our special line for ladies only, 01465 7190. 01465 7190. The best of 9. Whoever picks 5 votes takes the battle. It's as simple as that. The other person exits the battle tonight. Who will be the first of a potential 9? Hi there.
Oh, good evening, Femi.
Good evening and welcome. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is Friday from Guilherme.
Okay.
For me, I would have stopped in a negative way. I still remember how we wasted money on Adikaro. But despite that, success has proven to me that he's a man that I will always like to listen to when it's all calling. So I vote for success.
Success takes your vote. Thank you very much. Hi there. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Mr. Femi. This is Peculiar from Satellite Town.
Welcome, Peculiar.
Okay.
Yeah, so you had Segun, you had Success.
Yes, I heard the debate, and I'll go for Success. It was more compelling and more convincing for me, so I'll go for.
Thanks, Peculiar. Appreciate it. 2 votes done, both for Success.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm going for Success.
Okay.
Yeah, he sounds more calm to me. I say I go for Success.
Okay. So 3 votes done, a maximum of 6 left. Hi there.
Hi, Femi. Good evening.
Good evening and welcome. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. My name is Ruth Odunayo. I think I'll be voting for Segun. Sorry?
Okay. Ruth.
Yes, because I feel the impact of money has taken away the shine and concern on the welfare of the players. We now believe money is everything. So I'll vote for Segun. Thank you.
All right. Your vote goes to Segun. We'll leave it at that. 3-1. Hi there.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes.
My name is Ayobami.
Ayobami, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. So I'll be voting for Success. He's more clear. He understands what he's talking about.
Excellent. So 4 votes, advantage could be consequential. Hi there.
Good evening.
How are you?
If there's anything that I've learned in this competition, I think I've told him several times that there is not allow the emotion get over them. They should not bring the emotions to the game, that it will overwhelm. Femi was so emotional that night. So I think it was just screaming at the top of his voice to be heard. But Success was just, I agree with his point, I agree with what he's saying. But Success was calmer and was giving us his thought in a more calm way. He was trying to convince us and in a calmer way. That is how his debate is supposed to go. Thank you, sir. Good for Success.
Success takes your vote. Thank you very much. And that ends it 5-1. There are 2 more votes to go, but it will be inconsequential. So Success, congratulations. You take 20 points available via our phone callers and the votes. That is done. Excellent. Segun, you are down by 20 points. However, there are 80 points to fight for. 60 of those in the hands of the 3 gentlemen who formed the panel of judges tonight. Let us go to them. Tony, David, Sam. Tony, let's start.
Yeah, well, Femi, we have to move pretty fast. Not the very best of battles tonight in terms of the calmness, and yeah, it's a battle, but we don't want this to be so rowdy and not radio friendly and all of that. But I think individually it was clear for all to see. Maybe
I almost turned the volume down to zero at the point.
it was I mean, I had to take my headset off at some point. But yeah, there are two guys who are passionate about going forth. Segun so far in this competition have been very dogged. He brings that his bounce and swagger to his argument, and yeah, he always finds a way to show it. For success, I think he's the complete package for me. He ticks so many boxes, and I've seen him really grow in this competition. Both get points, although Segun was very limited in his points. I understand that the balance of the conversation maybe doesn't tilt to his side, but that's why you've got some time to do your review and research and all of that. I didn't think he did that enough. I think he was emotional a lot of times, and so he was depending on out screaming the other party, just like the last caller said. Success, I think he basically dealt with the topic, gave us facts, figures, references, everything that you need to win an argument. Compose your voice, everything. Femi, it's perhaps one of the most simple decisions I've had to make in this edition of the FATG fan battle. Not because Segun hasn't got the substance. I just think on the day, he didn't put on the right garment to take out Success, and Success did the job for me. So Success takes my vote.
And so Success doubles his lead here over Segun. I'm going to come to you two gentlemen. There are still 60 points, so nothing is decided yet. 40 in your hands, 20 on social media. David, you want to go?
In my head, this is the most easy decision I've had to make. Success practically bludgeoned his opponent, and he didn't do it by being the most aggressive. It was the kind of argument won on simple points made. See, one thing I noticed about Segun was you didn't have points. You didn't come in here prepared. You did not do justice to the art of debating, and that's a travesty. I don't think there is any bigger punishment other than voting against you, but it has to be said. The biggest justice you can do to yourself in any argument is to prepare. I do not agree with Tony in saying that you had the short end of the stick. You did not. There is no argument that cannot be eked out of the most bizarre of topics. If people can make an argument for people carrying guns in a sane society, then you can definitely make an argument out of the most bizarre of argumentative ends. So you did not do justice to this topic. I honestly, I'm very disappointed. Success has my vote, but even more so, you have my downvote.
Sam, I've never seen such devilry.
That was something else. He just applied the coup de grace. Yeah, David, and that's something you'd always come to expect with David. So no surprises. But I think in the midst of all that brutal honesty is some very serious truth, and I know Segun will take that. But then again, let me also speak to Success. In the end, it's a battle, and you have to find a way to adapt to whatever your opponent brings to the party. Yes, he may have. You were practically begging Mr. Femi to help you at some point. Mr. Femi helped me and all that. But I know how difficult it was for you. The points were there for you. You brought it out. Great credit to you. Even though there was a lot more to be done. Segun, it's obvious you need to work around the other things to the conversations. You did bring out some points, unlike what David and Tony did mention something about the Super League, you didn't do quite well to expatiate on that. And the Barca conversation, those were points you just dropped there and you left it. What is there to it that I do not know? You didn't quite tell me. So I think it's obvious. It's again, he thinks it's easy. My decision was made after the intro, Femi. So it's clear that success gets my vote.
Success gets that vote too. He's already crossed the threshold with David, and now he's hit 80 percentage points. Straight we go to social media. Tony, what does social media say?
Well, Femi on Twitter. Yeah, success 69.8% to Segun's 30.2%. And well, just to refresh this in a moment, well, would have to take a look at this again. We're trying to put Facebook together.
He's already on 90%.
Yeah, but you know.
All right. Applause are in order. Success. Congratulations. You are into the quarterfinal. You will. Yes, quarterfinal against Itunu. You will go up against Itunu.
That should be a final
in the quarterfinal. So,
wow.
Congratulations once again. What say you?
Right, and say thank you, Lord Jesus, for this win. Glorious be the God. Forget about everything that you do. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for everything. And say a big thank you to the judges and big ups to you, Segun. What the battle was, I was begging you, let's have conversations. But you didn't want to have the conversation. Probably if you had obliged my reason, let's have a conversation. Could have gone.
So that you let you win.
Segun doesn't rule that way. You don't dictate to him. He dictates to you.
So I want to a special shout out to my pastor, Pastor Oluwatobi Popola. I know he's listening and he's watching. Thank you so much, Pastor. A big shout out to B Toms, my guy. Great guy. Thank you so much. Shout out to my family. TH, thank you so much. Say thank you, and Itunu, gosh. Honestly, God will help me. Honestly.
We'll see you in the quarterfinals. Shage.
Thank you so much.
Shage, my good friend. So it didn't work for you today.
That is life.
That is life.
The thing is that I won't lie to you. I couldn't sleep last night. Seriously, I didn't sleep.
I thought something was amiss when we started. You wanted to say something. You said, you know what, let's just do it.
Immediately I saw the question. I even told the divide that yes, this question have been treated about 2 weeks or 2 weeks ago.
I think, yeah.
So bringing it back again, I don't know, maybe that is a rule or do not, because I had to complain. This is one of the hardest questions I've done in my life. I couldn't sleep. I won't lie to you. Even while at the office, I couldn't even put something on my brain. I was just like, let's 7 o'clock. Let me just go and do something, because I won't lie to you. This is one of the hardest questions I've faced in my life. On a normal note, it favors you. It favors you. So forget about all these. It favors you more.
Of course.
So let's assume you pick the negative part. I'll be the winner, no matter how. Even though I don't have enough points, I'll be the winner. But same of the same, life goes on. But the thing is that I complain about the question that you don't have to bring back the question now, because I complained yesterday.
I also there on the group.
So I don't know, maybe that is the rule, because I was expecting something else. Immediately I saw the question, I logged the complaint. So I don't know, I'm helpless, but I wish you good luck, man. I'm also wishing Neye, because I'm rooting for Neye. So hopefully she'll bring the 1 million home, and I'm sorry.
Are you both shit?
Yes, I'm sorry, success. I'm not rooting for you.
So I am my guy.
But no doubt, this is my home always. I think I've grown, because even the last edition, I think it's round of 16. Quarter final. I'm proud of myself, and also my mom and my dad are listening. Hopefully I didn't fail you guys, but at the end of the day, I'm proud of myself, and see you guys.
I'm proud of you too, Segun. All the best. There's still plenty to come in the future, and what I want to say is, it's not sweet to say in English. I would have wanted to see it in Yoruba. Oh, ishalejo me. You know, you're no stranger. You're no stranger.
Now we get the house now.
Yeah. So many more days to come.
Yes.
Thank you for a healthy
Yes,
fight. Chop no kushage.
Thank you, sir.
Well done. Okay, guys. We say bye bye to our very own Goldberg, Segun, for Fan Battle 3. But again, it's still open house for all our friends who've been with us through time and who will continue to fight for every scrap of meat on the table. And that's professionally. It's not about money. It's about the passion you have and the desire to grow it and to be something along the lines you choose and you wish to function in. Nigeria play in less than 5 minutes. We will take our concentration away from the battle and onto that game. Chuma is in the house, Sarafina is in the house, the rest of the cast and crew will join that battle. Thanks to Sam, to David, to Tony for working with me on this. I'm back here tomorrow night, and we'll do the final 2 battles in the round of 16. Take care, guys.